You know, as frightening as this scene is, I keep wondering, what is this little girl doing down there anyway?
My God. It's a megalodon.
He's kidding, right?
Taking the #1 spot this week is Jason Statham and his pet dinosaur in The Meg, bringing in a better than expected $44.5 million in its first weekend out. Analysts placed the predictions for The Meg's debut closer to $20 million, so obviously this is a best case scenario for the folks at Warner Brothers. Speaking of best case scenarios, this is also a major milestone in Jason Statham's career.
The lady was right. You are a terrible liar.
Aside from Statham's turns in the Fast and Furious franchise, this is the best debut of his career by nearly $10 million. The next closest film is The Expendables from 2010. Along with a strong domestic showing, The Meg brought in a fantastic $97 million from overseas, $50 million of which came from China alone. That puts the worldwide total just past $140 million. That said, putting a megalodon on the silver screen don't come cheap. The Meg cost more than $130 million to make, so this film needed a solid debut to stay afloat. But, according to some film critics, the film itself actually suffers a bit because of its wide appeal.
More blood and more dumb, more gore, because I think it feels like it goes right to the edge of all of that and then pulls back to get that PG-13 rating. So I guess it wants to be, you know, accessible to the widest possible audience.
The Meg carries a 49% on the tomato meter, so critics are split right down the middle on the quality of this particular shark film. But let's be honest, you already watched Sharknado, so clearly self-respect is not your top priority.
I thought your policy was to save the sharks.
Nobody attacks my house.
And with that, on to #2.
Accept it, Ethan. You've lost this one. What's done is done. What's done is done when we say it's done.
Falling to #2 this week is Mission Impossible Fallout, bringing in an estimated $20 million in its third week out. The worldwide total for Fallout sits at nearly $438 million. And last but not least, holding on to a top spot in the top 3 this week is Disney's Christopher Robin, bringing in an estimated $12 million in its sophomore weekend. As for next week, it's like Coming to America, but in reverse with Asians.
Now, you really should have told me that you're like the Prince William of Asia.
That's ridiculous. Much more of a Harry.